Alright guys, welcome to the video. In this video I will show you how I'm building my personal dashboard, how I'm collecting data for that so I can make the most out of it. And I will also share my thinking process with you. So let's dive into it. So here I have this canvas and I will for now demonstrate shortly how I'm doing it. So first of all, the thing that I'm striving towards is having a dashboard where you can see your whole life into one picture. That one picture can be many things. So let's just start with this. It can be certain KPIs, certain charts, and what do you put in here? Like, yeah, what is the information you want to track? What is the information you want to see? So I've thought about it for me, and for me, there are a few things that's more important in the current situation that I'm in. So one of them is I want to track my finances. And with this finances, for now it's mostly personal, um, but I also collect the things that I do for business. So I started with my actual purchases. So purchase at a supermarket or like different kinds of supermarkets, and I started scanning all the receipts and just putting everything into my dashboard, so I can actually see what I consume on a monthly basis. Like where does first of all my money go to, but also what do I get for the money, and is that actually something I want to spend my money on? So I can see also patterns of the things I consume. So that is just the beginning. Second is, I mentioned before, but I'm also tracking all my transactions from personal and from business. And in this case, I can see how my business is going and how my own spendings and my habits are. And I've come to some conclusions. I mean, not all of them are very good, but at least I know right now. So what you measure, you can grow or you can optimize. So first of all is the finances. I can check what's going out and I can check what's going in. Second of all is the projects that I'm working on. So I have a few clients, and with these clients I take a lot of notes. And if possible, I also record the meeting that we're in with, for example, something like Fireflies, or you have like other tools, like you probably know them. So when possible, I also get like a transcript. If you have like on Slack, if you send a voice message, you get a transcript also. So you can use that and also store it into your notes, and then you can also um, collect all the information that you and the client discussed, so that when you have questions, when you need to know something, you can talk with the information without bothering the client for the same information. Of course, when you want to confirm something, like always talk with the client knows best, but um, it's not always necessary. Sometimes things have been discussed before, and for that reason, I'm also tracking as much as possible. Unfortunately, not everything, but I'm trying to build it so that I'm tracking more and more and more, so that everything from a project, everything from a client is combined into one place. And this can also easily be accessible for me, so I don't have to look at some information inside of Slack, inside of WhatsApp, inside email, inside my own notes. Like everything is into one central location. That's the second one. A third one is something that I've built, that's also pretty handy, I would say. So that one is for content. So I get recommended quite some videos by other friends of mine, entrepreneurs, people that I know. And sometimes the videos are really long, like podcasts. Some of them are short, and I don't always want to watch the complete video. So that is one of the things. But I also have like my own watch list of videos that I find interesting, but I cannot spend 4 hours each day watching those videos. So what I've done is I've created a tool for myself, like an internal tool, to just simply get the YouTube URL and then input it. And what happens is I get a transcript, I get a summarization, and that is data that gets stored, and I can easily implement it and show it here also. And then based on that quick overview that takes me minimal time to get that output, I can decide whether or not I'm going to watch the video and what parts of the video I'm going to watch. Um, so for now, it's something I just track, and pretty much all you see here is some things I can track. But when you track it, you can later also go back in time to the beginning when you started tracking and get insights from that. So for now, it's just the tracking part. For some of them, I have built the dashboard, but not for all of them. I do have some things in mind, and in the following videos, I will show you how I'm building this out. I will also come with some more concrete examples, but this is more the thinking process of what I have right now. So this is also for the content, and these three things, potentially there are more, but for now, these three things also combine and help with the fourth thing, and the fourth thing is my goals. This can be personal goals, this can be business goals. I for now have one business goal, and this business goal can be, let me actually do the following. Yeah, so these goals, they, I of course have to input what the goal is and how I want to track it. So I have like a goal, you have milestones towards that goal, but to give more context to that goal, you can also use one of the other two things I discussed. So, for example, the goal I have is financial. Financial is the output, but of course, there are some inputs. With these finances, I can track if the output is on pace or not. I can also check with my clients if I have a goal that is also related to clients, like what do I need? So, everything is interconnected with each other. Same for the content. Like if I have content that uh, like gives me new information on how I can reach that goal, on how I can, but maybe I need to change my goal. That's also possible. Like that can help structure um, the goal. Another example is when I get a new client, I input that client into my personal system. I get the context about the client into there, and I get, for example, what the project size financial wise is going to be, and those financials get reflected into my business and also personal finances. They get reflected into my goals, and the extra context that I get, so all the notes, the lessons, the insights, those also can be combined with the content. So, based on the clients and the notes, I can help generate content, for example, for these videos. But I can also learn from the content and then apply it to the clients. So, hopefully, you see the value of how each separate subject, in this case, can make the other subjects more stronger and help elevate him. So this is from now and for me the reason to build this. And to start building this, you first of all need to collect, because AI works really good on data. AI has the reasoning, AI has the context windows, but what AI doesn't have is personal context about you. And what you see here, this is all personal context about me. So all the other stuff AI can do pretty good or normal depending on what specific task you ask. But what AI cannot do is generate personal context about you. Like you have to provide that. So that is for me the reason to at least collect it for now. And like I said before, in the next videos, I will show you more practice on how I do it, um, on how I also will build the dashboard. So this will be a series on how I do it. Yeah, so I also wanted to share on how I collect it right now, like what specific tools am I using. So my normal tools or my preferred tools are Xano for the backend. It's something where you can also store your data, and it has an API layer so it can connect to other tools, and you can of course collect it. This might not be the best tool for the job, at least for all jobs, but for connecting it to a front end, I like working with it. Of course, there are many other great tools that you can use, but for me, it's something that I work with on a daily basis. I know it's very good, so for me, that's the reason to stay for now with Xando. Of course, when working with preparing everything for AI to work well, and for example to talk to your data, it might not be the best type of storage, and for that I will also have to learn some new methods, on which I have some thoughts about what methods to use, but I have to dive deep, and that's exactly what my next videos are going to be about. So I'm going to learn. This is also accountability for me, and when you're watching, you're also going to learn with me. Yeah, so hopefully you find this video interesting, and I will say see you in the next video.